it's important to know what blades to use, why, and when. So let's talk about the 5 types and what they do and why you use them, right? So the high lift blade comes stock on your 52-inch commercial rider. Has high vacuum, has a very good cut quality, and it disperses the grass the furthest out of any of the blades. The downside of this blade is it has a larger lift portion, right? It's hitting more air, and it's gonna require more energy, a lot more gas, and more horsepower to actually operate this blade. There is an option that offers great cut still, but has a little less lift. This is the mid lift, this is the blade we're talking about now, and it compromises a bit of that dispersion, and it actually has a little more inertia because it has more weight. So if you look at the difference here between a high lift and a mid lift, this material has been removed, this material has not been removed. This blade has a little more meat on it and a little less lift on it, which requires a little less horsepower. Moving on to the low lift. If you notice you are just wearing blades out ridiculously fast, this is an option for you. It has even lower lift, is gonna give you the most fuel efficiency, but it is not gonna give you the best cut, and you're not gonna get your grass clippings spread out as far, so you're gonna have to be cutting those later as you move towards the center of the yard. One advantage of it though, you're not gonna sandblast. Moving on to the recycling blade. This blade was specifically designed for a mulching kit. See how these tips kind of are peeled in, and this just kind of helps in that compartmentalization of your clippings. It's kind of throwing them back towards the center, and it's kind of creating a mulching effect where grass is going up and in and then back up and in. Then you have your final option, atomic blade, aka gator blade. Has far less lift. The tips are angled towards the center, just like the recycling blades. They're kind of peeled up, so they're kind of encouraging stuff to come back into the cut line. It's also serrated, so like as a stick comes across, hopefully the stick gets broken into 3 pieces rather than 1 piece, right? Or leaves, right? People put these on during fall. They'll just drive over all the leaves. There's no grass, but they're just using this to just mince the leaves up, right? These are made for like that winter and fall conditions. As far as cut quality goes on these atomic blades, it does not have as much suction as like a high lift. I would say it's closer to a low lift blade.